Hello friends, I am Golem and Mod. Welcome to another video. Please like our channel, leave a comment and tell me if you like this story of mine or not. Let's go to today's story. One day, a family lived together. The father of the family was named Hashmat Firdos. Hashmat's wife Firdos also gave birth to two sons, named Muhammad and Taha, who loved Muhammad very much. Muhammad, who was a few years younger than his brother, was the father of Muhammad and Taha. He was very rich because he had a large fruit shop where 400 people worked and received their money from Firdos. Muhammad fell in love with a girl whose situation was not very similar to his family's situation. That's why his father did not agree to this marriage. Then Muhammad went alone and wanted to marry Setish so that they could live together. Setish himself had an older brother the same age as Muhammad, who was a friend of Muhammad. After that, his older brother Setish had not served in the military. That's why the agents were after him. Muhammad also helped him and through one of his friends his father, whose job was to smuggle people to other parts of the world. Then, because his brother Setish didn't have much money, Muhammad left his car, which was a Prado, to spend money to take his brother Setish there. After that, they were far from their family. At first, Muhammad was very calculating with his father. He told his father that he was going back to the north. His father, who was so busy with his thoughts, said, "Go." Then they spent a few days in a house in a village, hoping that the smuggler would smuggle Setish's brother across the border. For this reason, he had taken a lot of money and paid a foreigner to smuggle Setish's brother across the border. But this man had run out of patience and wanted to go. Then, when they were with the foreigner while crossing the border, the foreigner said, "Don't go, brother. They will shoot him." Setish's brother listened to him. It was no use, because he didn't. Then, on the way, they shot Setish from the same place. Muhammad, the son of Firdos, cried a lot for him. Then, when he returned, he told Setish's family that his brother had been trying to escape from the border. Setish was found. It was as if the whole world had collapsed on him. Then when Muhammad went to his father asked him what he had done because the agents were after you. I said no. Then Muhammad, who had fallen in love with Setish, went alone and said this and got her consent and returned. But since Muhammad's father was not happy with this marriage, he said that neither his brother nor his wife nor I would come. Then he went and planned things himself and the imam. After that, because Muhammad had disobeyed his father, he was deprived of his inheritance. Muhammad went to look for work, but he couldn't find one. But Muhammad's brother, Anis, told his brother to go and take Muhammad to work at a lumberyard. He agreed. After a day, Anis's brother called Muhammad and said, "Come on, go to such and such a place. I've entrusted you to carry wood with a truck." Muhammad went, and with a big goal. When he arrived, he became friends with his employer and carried wood for them. He would go from morning to night. Several days passed in this way until one day, one of Muhammad's colleagues was jealous of Muhammad, and Anis paid the same man to get Muhammad in a car. Then a woman and her small child were standing on the road. Muhammad came and drove them away. Then, while he was on the road, the woman put the 4 kilos of the stuff in Muhammad's car. Then, she got the address of Muhammad's workplace and gave it to the police and said, "This man has 4 kilos of stuff in his car, which is also punishable by death." Then, a restaurant was on the way, and the employer's friend was there. Muhammad and Muhammad himself were there. Then the owner of the restaurant gave him the news. He came and told him to run away quickly. When Muhammad arrived at the restaurant, the owner told him to go because the police are after you. When Muhammad arrived, the police were there at the door and were looking inside the truck. Muhammad quickly got on the bus and left. Then the police went to the kitchen and showed one of the workers there a picture of Muhammad and said, "Do you know this man?" He said, "Yes." Then he said, "Then follow me." They followed the boss in the police car. Alas, they didn't find Muhammad in that bus because he had gone to the back and was hiding. After that, Muhammad's mother, father, and Muhammad's wife were all worried because his wife had a daughter and a little boy. After a few days, Muhammad went inside his house to see his wife and child. Then he quickly came out and the police stopped him there, but he ran away. The police also searched Muhammad with bullets. The next day was the day of Muhammad's funeral. Muhammad's father, Firdaus, told his son Taha, "Go get Muhammad's son so we can go." When Taha told his brother's wife about this, Satish said, "Isn't this honey?" He said, "You don't want to see it. It's not your grandson. Now that it's like this, I won't give him the children at all." And he left that same day. Muhammad's father went to court and said, "Give me the custody of the children." Sitish's father was forgetful. Then Sitish went to live in a village with his children and his father so that Firdaus wouldn't take the children away. Then he gave them the national ID cards and birth certificates that belonged to the dead so that no one would recognize them. Firdaus searched for the children for several years, but he couldn't find them. Then Muhammad and Asal, who were Muhammad's children, grew up, and Muhammad's son, whose name was Muhammad, went to look for work in Tehran, where Mr. Firdaus was in Tehran. Then Firdaus worked in a large garden and had given his son Taha permission to do everything. After that, when Muhammad and Firdaus met, they didn't recognize each other. After several months of work, Firdaus realized that he was Muhammad's grandfather. My friends, if you liked it, please like our channel, leave a comment, and let me know if you like this story of mine or not.